Welcome back to the Diaz, Lupe Juarez Facebook and YouTube page, Candidate Video Forum. So when we left off, we were starting to have a little discussion about some of the differences that you've had. Let's cover something just for information for the members. In my experience, many members think that the president of a local union is actually the person that is in charge. And as you know, in the Teamsters Union, it's almost always the secretary-treasurer. So why don't you explain to us what your actual role is and the fact that you're not the boss. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, and that is true. There is a, if I pronounce this right, a misconception about a lot of members when they call the office. They say that we want to talk to the man in charge, and they see the title of president, and they ask for the president. But in our local, now I'll make it clear, in some other locals the president is the principal officer, but in our local 948, the principal officer is the secretary-treasurer. He has the power to hire and fire. He has the sole power of managing the affairs of, local 948. The president, under our bylaws, does have a full-time job, and although I chair the meetings and I am entitled to be part of all committees of the local, whether it has to do with special meetings with negotiations, if there's going to be meetings explaining to the members, ratification of contracts and so forth, then yeah, the president chairs that. And because of our bylaws says that, I have a full-time job, then the secretary-treasurer decides what my duties are going to be.
And so what are your current duties, and why have you not been able to be out in the plants? I know there's a lot of discussion out there. Where's Louis, and how come we don't see him?
Yeah, well, as I was explaining earlier, as of January 2nd of 2020, my duties changed, and we actually put out a flyer, and it explains his new assignments for me, in which I was giving strict orders and instructions that I was not to engage in take phone calls from members and advising them of any issues regarding grievances. I was not to go to the plant, and talk to the members, and even when they come into the office, I am not to talk to them. And the problem with that is when he took the phone, the actual phone off my office, there was still the voicemail.
So you're talking about the
program.
Physical phone that's part of the union's phone system?
Yes.
Was removed from your office.
This is, it sounds childish, it sounds wrong, but that's exactly what happened. When you do that, I truly believe that you're not harming me, you're harming the members, because there were members calling, asking, leaving messages. Hey, he took my phone away, and I think it was very simple. And I think he has some stories out there, and all kinds of different other stories.
Yeah, I can witness to that, because I'm from the Del Monte plant, and Louis was an agent at the Del Monte plant. And members were coming up to me and said, Lupe, we've been calling Louis, he's not responding. And normally, of course, Louis would respond. But what I didn't know at the time, and I found out later, that the phone from Louis' office was taken. And then I was able to tell the folks out there, hey, this is what happened, because there was rumors out there, that he had gotten fired, that he was no longer with the union, that, they let him go, and those were the rumors that were being out there. But
so when you say rumors, rumors amongst the members, or where was
actually, those rumors were started by a business agent that is currently working with that administration now.
So she was out at the plant when she would get questions about
Yeah,
it.
they would ask her, "Hey, where's Louis at? You know, we want to talk to Louis," and those were her responses. You know, that Louis no longer with the union, and there were several of them. Of course, they were all incorrect.
Okay, so we've got another segment that's going to be kind of long. So why don't we take a break right now, and we'll be right back.